Hi, hello, welcome back to Dr. Zahir Math. If you are taking GSMA 102, you are in the right place, which is Calculus 2 for diploma students. Today we are tackling one of the most important building blocks in calculus, which is the basic one, antiderivatives and indefinite integrals. Right? Stick with me because we are going to study exercise 5.1. Right. Let's start the first one. 5.1 Antiderivatives and Indefinite Integrals. The first question, evaluate the integral 5x to the power of 3 plus 2 cosine x dx. Before that, let me give you some ideas about the rules, right? So last video, whether you watched or not, I'm not sure. If you have not watched, please go back to that video and watch it out, and come back here, right? So what is integral of x power n dx? The rule is what? X power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, right? What is the integral of sine x dx, which is negative cosine x plus integrating constant c? What is the integral of cosine x dx, which is equal to sine x plus c? Okay, right. Now let's start this question. Look at this function. There are two functions with plus. In the integral calculus, suppose you have two functions, integral f plus g of dx, right? You can separate this as f dx plus integral g dx. You can do it. The same formula, I'm going to use it. So let us start the solution. So the question is integral 5x cube plus 2 cosine x, right, times dx. So the first one is integral 5x cube dx plus integral 2 cosine x dx. Okay, right. So this equals 5 is a constant. You keep it as it is. What is the integral of x power 3? So which is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, right? So x power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. So which is x to the power of 4 divided by 4, right? And then plus 2 is a constant. You just keep it. What is the integral of cosine x? Just now I said it's nothing but what? It is sine x. And you need to add integrating constant c. So let me write the answers in a proper way. 5x power 4 divided by 4 plus 2 sine x, right, plus integrating constant c. Every time you have to write integrating constant c, keep it in your mind. Let's go to the next question. Evaluate the integral a t cube minus 6 times square root of t plus 1 over t cube times dt. So we are going to integrate this one. So let me start the solution, right? Yes. Okay, I'm going to split the integral a to the power of t cube into dt minus 6 times integral square root of 2 into dt plus 1 divided by t power 3 integral dt. So I'm going to split this integral. Keep it in your mind. We have the formula integral x power n dx is equal to what? X power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant c. Sometimes I may miss plus c, but it is very clear. You have to put plus c. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. Yes, this is exactly power n, which is 3. Is there any power n here? No. Is there n power n here? Yes. We can write this as very simple. This one you can write it as t to the power of minus t dt. It's so easy to write. But here square root of t is there. What do you mean by square root of t? You studied in 001. Square root of t is nothing but what? T to the power of 1 over 2. So what I'm going to write it, this is a to the power of t to the power of 3 dt minus 6 times, okay, integral. This I'm going to write it as t to the power of half dt. This already written. So this equals, I'm going to integrate this one, right? So 8 t to the power of 3 is nothing but what? 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1, right? Minus 6 times t to the power of half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. And then plus t to the power of minus 3 plus 1 divided by minus 3 plus 1, right? Plus integrating constant c. What is the formula? Again, I'll repeat. Integral x to the power of n dx is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant c, right? That's all, the integration finished. Now we are going to simplify this result. How? This is equal to 8 t to the power of 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4 by 4 minus 6 times. You put this in the calculator, half plus 1. Half plus 1 is nothing but what? T to the power of 3 by 2 divided by the same 3 over 2. Right? And then plus, put it in the calculator if you are not clear. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 divided by minus 3 plus 1 is what? Minus 2. Now the answers are good, but still you can write this in a proper model, right? Yes. So this equals 8 t to the power of 4 divided by 4. And 8 you can cancel with this 4 and this one, which is going to be what? 2, right? So let me cancel this one too. So what happens now? This is nothing but 2t to the power of 4 minus, and this one 6 is up. This 3 by 2 I'm going to flip it. So if it is 3 by 2 in the down, how it will go up? It will go as 2 by 3. So let me take this as 2 by 3. There is a multiply. Okay. T to the power of 3 by 2. And then plus of minus is going to become what? Which is minus. Sorry, the question is plus or minus? Yes, plus. So plus of minus is going to become what? Minus, right? And then this is t to the power of minus 2 divided by 2. Okay, right. So keep in your mind everybody. So just we are integrating using the formula x power n is equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So now I'm going to cancel this 3 with this 3, which is 2. So this equals 2t to the power of 4 minus 4 times t to the power of 3 by 2 and then minus t to the power of minus 2 divided by 2. If you want, you can bring it this down also. So I missed this integrating constancy. You can also put in the final answer also, no problem. No need to write in each and every step. You can write in the final answer. So this equals 2t to the power of 4 minus 4 times 2t to the power of 3 by 2 and then minus t to the power of minus 2 divided by 2 plus integrating constancy. If you want, you can take this as 1 by t square also, you can take it. What is that? This t to the power of minus 2, you can take it as 1 by 2t square also, you can take it, or not compulsory, you can take it. Now let's go to the next question. The next question is evaluate the integral. So integral 2x minus 5 and times 3x plus 1 times dx. Look here. Here two functions are there and the two functions are in product. But in differential calculus, there is a product rule. But in integral calculus, there is no product rule like u times v. You remember, there is a differentiation rule uv, u times v dash plus v times u dash. But there is no such rule integral uv. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So keep in your mind, there is no rule. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this 2x minus 5, right? And then 3x plus 1 by normal multiplication. That is using algebraic ideas. 2x into 3x, how much? Which is 6x power 2. 2x into 1, how much? Plus 2x. Okay. And then minus 3 into how much? Minus 15x. Minus into plus is what? Minus 5. So this equals 6x square plus 2x minus 15x is what? Minus 13x minus 5. This equals 6x square plus of minus is what? Minus 13x minus 5. So this is 2x minus 5 times 3x plus 1. So first I simplified using algebra ideas. So therefore the question 2x minus 5 and then times 3x plus 1 times dx is equal to integral 6x square minus 13x minus 5 times dx. Now it's easy. Yes. Now I'm going to apply the rule. What is the rule? Integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant c. The same thing I'm going to follow. 6x to the power of 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 minus 13x to the power of 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Why? Here is 1. And what is the integration of this number 5? I told you integration of the constant, right? C dx is, C will come out integral dx, which is equal to Cx. C is a number. So here you have 5, integration will be what? X plus integrating constant C. You can add C in the final answer also, not at all a problem. So this equals 6x to the power of 2 plus 1 is what? 3 divided by what? 3 minus 13x to the power of 2 divided by 2 minus 5x plus C. So let me simplify. This 3 gets cancelled with this 2. So we get the answer, which is 2x to the power of 3 minus 13 over 2x to the power of 2 minus 5x plus integrating constant C. Clear, everybody? Very, very simple. Right. Let's go to the next question. Evaluate the integral. This also again, first one we studied product rule. Next one, you look at this one, it looks like u by v. In differentiation, we have a rule, v square, v into u dash minus u into v dash. But in integral, there is no such rule. Keep it in your mind. Okay? Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simplify this result. How I'm going to simplify? Let's see how I'm going to simplify. This is 8x minus 5 divided by cube root of x. First of all, let me tell you what is cube root of x, which is x to the power of 1 over 3. Clear? Right. So what is square root of x, which is x to the power of 1 over 2. So it means the 2 is inside here. But if the question is like this, it is nothing but 3 times x to the power of 1 by 2. Look at the difference. 3 is inside here, 3 is outside here. So keep it in your mind. Okay? Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this as 8x minus 5 divided by x to the power of, yes, x to the power of 1 over 3. Yes, x to the power of 1 over 3. Right? Now using algebraic idea, suppose you have 5x minus 1 divided by x square. Suppose you have an example. What you will do? You will do 5x by x square minus 1 by x square. Right? So you do like this, right? Suppose I take a numbers, for example. 5 minus 1 divided by 3. We can write 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Right? 5 minus 1 is what? 4. So 4 by 3. Same idea I'm going to follow. 8x divided by x to the power of 1 by 3 minus 5 divided by x to the power of 1 by 3. Okay? Right. Now I'm going to use the next rule. What is the next rule? Suppose you have 1 by, let's say for example, 3 square. Can we write 3 power minus 2? Yes. Suppose I have like this, for example, 3 divided by 3 square. This I'm going to write it as 3. This is power 1. 1 minus 2, because this 2 comes up. Why? The base is same. If the base is same, I can do this kind of operations. Okay. The same thing I'm going to do it here. 8x. Here is 1. So 1 minus 1 by 3. And here 5x to the power of minus 1 by 3, because there is no x here. Actually x is there, but it's x power 0. So 0 minus 1 by 3 is what? Minus 1 by 3. This equals 8. You just put in this calculator 1 minus 1 by 3. Or you can do it in your mind also. 3 minus 1, which is going to become what? 2 by 3. Minus 5x to the power of minus 1 by 3. Is this the integration answer? No. Just we simplified this expression to go for integration. Okay? Right. So what is the question now? The question is integral 8x minus 5 divided by cube root of x dx. We converted into the model 8x to the power of 2 by 3 minus 5x to the power of minus 1 by 3 times dx. Let me check, am I correct or not? 8x power 2 by 3 minus 5x to the power of minus 1 by 3. Yes. Now I'm going to integrate. What is the integration formula? Integral x power n is equal to dx is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus integrating constant c. Right. So this equals, I'm going to write the rule. Yes, not the rule, I'm going to apply 8x to the power of, what is your n? 2 by 3. 2 by 3 plus 1, okay, right, divided by 2 by 3 plus 1 minus 5x to the power of minus 1 by 3 plus 1 divided by minus 1 by 3 plus 1 plus integrating constant what? C. Let me check when the previous question did I put C? Yes, I put C. And then plus integrating constant C. Again, I'm telling you in the final answer you can add C, no problem. No need to write all the steps plus C. But why I'm writing now? Because sometimes we may forget. Okay, right. This equals 8x to the power of 2 by 3 plus 1. You put in the calculator everybody, 2 by 3 plus 1, which is going to become 5 over 3 divided by 5 over 3 minus 5x to the power of, put in the calculator, minus 1 by 3 plus 1. So which is going to become plus 2 over 3. Put this in the calculator and get your answer. Divided by 2 over 3 plus integrating constant what? C. Now I'm going to flip it. What do you mean by flip? Suppose you have 1 by 5 over 3. This is nothing but what? 3 over 5. The same thing, I'm flipping this to the top. So 3 over 5 times 8x to the power of 5 by 3 minus, this is going to flip here, 3 over 2 and then 5 x to the power of 2 by 3 plus integrating constant C. So this equals 8 times 3 is what? How much? 24, because nothing is getting cancelled. 24 by 5 x to the power of 5 over 3 minus 3 times 15, which is 15 over 2, which is x to the power of 2 over 3 plus integrating constant C. So this is going to become your final answer. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. The next question is evaluate is integral 7 over cosecant x dx, right? 7 is a constant, so no need to worry. But what about cosecant x? You know very well, sin x is 002 rule. Sin x is 1 by cosecant x. What is cosecant x? 1 over sin x. Okay. The next, cos x is what? 1 over secant x. And secant x is what? 1 over cosine x, right? Tan x is what? 1 over cot x, okay? And what is cot x? It is 1 over tan x, right? This is not integration formula. This is 002 formula, right? Let's go to the question now. Integral 7 in times, I'm going to write this as 1 by cosecant x dx. Teacher, how can I write like this? Let me give an example now, okay? Right. Look at the example here. Suppose you have 3 by 2. Can I write this as 3 times 1 over 2? Yes, because it's nothing but what? 3 over 2. The same idea I followed. So this equals, right, integral 7, 1 over cosecant x is what? Just now I wrote the rule, which is equal to what? Sin x dx. Sorry, this is not the one. This is the one. Sorry. 1 over cosecant x. Sorry. 1 over cosecant x is equal to what? Sin x. So in times dx. So now 7 is a constant, right? And sin x integration is, we studied in the last video. What is that? Integral of sin x dx is equal to what? Negative cosine x plus integrating constant c. So this is negative cosine x plus integrating constant c. Clear, all of you? Clear? Right. Okay, let's go to the next question. Again, all the questions now here afterwards coming with what? Sine, cosine, tan, cosecant, secant, cot, right? So what we are going to do? We are going to use all the ideas over here, right? So keep in your mind. Okay, let's go to the ideas here. So just now I told you, let us go to the solution first. We have cosecant x. I'm not going to the integration. First, I'll simplify this one. Cosine x and sin x. What best I can do. So cosecant x, what I'm going to write? I'm going to write it as 1 over sin x. Cosine x, I'm not touching. I'm just keeping as it is. And also I'm writing this as sine x divided by 1. Okay, let me give an example now. 1 over 2, 2 over, sorry, take another number. 3 over 1 and then 2 over 1. How do you simplify this one? Give an idea. So what I will do? These two things are multiplying, right? And this will what? Dividing. So it will come as what? Reverse, right? The same idea, I'm going to use it. So what I'm going to do? This equals 1 over sine x, okay, this part, and cosine x over 1, this part going up by flip, okay. So this will be 1 over sine x. Clear? Clear or not clear? Yes, clear, right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to combine this two. What is that? We have a famous identity is there. What is that? Cosine theta divided by sine theta, or x you can say. So the famous one you studied is sine x by cosine x is what? Tan x. So cosine x by sine x is what? Reverse, opposite, you can say flipping. So which is get cotan x. So this will be what? Cot x. Okay. And 1 over sine x is what? Which is going to become which is equal to cosecant x cot x. Teacher, what are you doing? You are doing 1 by sine x, you are doing 1 by sine x, you are doing 1 by cosecant x. Because why I'm doing all these things, let me tell you. We have a formula. What is that? Integral cosecant x cot x dx is equal to minus cosecant x plus c. How, teacher, do you remember this one? Yes. We have cosecant x derivative. What is cosecant x derivative? Cosecant x derivative is what? Minus cosecant x cot x. I told you integration and differentiation, both of them are opposite twins, right? So suppose you integrate this one. So what is the integral of cosecant x cot x? This minus that goes side. So this is minus cosecant x. So that is why I'm easily remembering this rule. Okay. If you're not remembering, please go back and watch the first video of this playlist. Right. So we have now integral cosecant x cot x. What is integral cosecant x cot x? Just now we wrote the answer, which is minus cosecant x plus integrating constant c. Okay, right. So the main part of this question is simplifying this expression is very, very, very difficult. Once it's simplified, it's easy to integrate. So now overall we studied how to integrate sine, cosine, tan, and x power n, x power 2, x power 1 by 2, x to the power of 2 by 3, everything, right? Now slowly we are going to the next one is an application question. Before going to this application question, I'm going to teach you some English words. What are the English words? The first English word is distance. The first English word is what? Distance, I'm going to tell you. Distance. The second English word I'm going to tell is velocity. And the third English word I'm going to tell is acceleration. I hope you all finished Physics 101, right? So you are familiar with these words. Distance, velocity, acceleration. What is the connection between all these things? What is the connection between all these things? It means, suppose I call the distance as s of t and the velocity as v of t and acceleration I'm calling a of t. Okay, teacher, why you are calling as t? It means that there is a function 2t minus t square like that. So that's why I'm calling as t. Okay, teacher, I don't want t. You just call me sva. Okay, no problem. Sva, this is your distance, this is your velocity, this is your acceleration. Okay, this is the distance and this is the velocity and this is the acceleration. From distance to velocity, how you will get it? You studied in physics. If you differentiate the distance, you will get velocity, right? If you differentiate the velocity, right, you will get what? Acceleration. Okay, this you already studied in calculus 1, right? Now we are going for calculus 2. In cal 2, we are studying integration. If you want acceleration to velocity, you integrate. If you want distance from velocity, you are going to integrate. Okay. So acceleration integration gives what? Velocity. Velocity integration gives what? Distance. Wow, super. Going by this way, differentiation. And going this way is integration. So distance to velocity, velocity to acceleration, differentiation. But acceleration to velocity, integration, velocity to distance, integration. This is opposite, or you can say simple word, reverse. Okay, right. Now these words are clear. Distance, velocity, acceleration. Yes. So now let's go to the question. Let me read this question. If a point is moving on a coordinate line with the given acceleration a of t. So what is given? Acceleration is given. Let me go to the solution. Acceleration is given, which is equal to a of t, which is equal to 2 minus 60. Right. And the initial condition is given. What are they? V of 0 and S of 0. Let us keep it now. What is the question? Find S of t. This is the question. So, what is given? A of t. What is the question? S of t. Just now I put one diagram. S and then V and then I put A. Right? What is S? Distance. What is V? Velocity. What is A? Acceleration. Okay, right. Now what is given? Acceleration is given. This is given. What they are asking? They are asking this one. So from here to here, I have to reverse. I have to reverse. So integration. Clear all of you? Such a nice idea, right? Yes, every day we are using in our life. Distance, velocity, acceleration, right? Okay, yes. So we are going to integrate. Now what is given? Acceleration is given. Acceleration is given. How much? A of t, which is equal to 2 minus 60. If I integrate acceleration, what I will get? Velocity. So I integrate A of t dt. I don't want to write t, but you just, as you will confuse, okay, no problem. So I'm going to integrate 2 minus 60 dt. If I integrate, what I will get? I will get velocity. Understand? Right. So now this equals integration 2 is what? 2t. Minus 60 integration is what? 6t square divided by 2. Whenever the integration is over, you just put integrating constant what? C. So therefore, I'm going to take this only. V of t is equal to 2t minus, this gets cancelled. So I'll get minus 3t square plus integrating constant c. So this is my V of t. Is this my question? No. What's your question? You are going to find S of t. Okay. Now there is a condition. V of 0 is minus 5. I'm going to use this condition now. V of 0 is minus 5. What is the meaning of this one? V is equal to minus 5. T is equal to 0 because this is V of t. Okay, so I'm going to put this one. Why, teacher, you are putting this one? Because I have to find this C. So to find C, okay, right. So V of t, what is V? Minus 5 equals 2 into t equals what? 0 minus 3 into 0 square plus C. So minus 5 is equal to 0 minus 0 plus C. So C is equal to how much? Minus 5. Once you get the constant, keep in your mind, you have to go back to your equation. Okay, you have to go back to your equation and you have to put the value of what? You have to put the value of c, right? So now v of t is equal to, right, 2t minus 3t square plus c. C is how much? V of t equals 2t minus 3t square minus 5, because c is what? Minus 5. Okay, right. Let me make this box clear, right? Is this your answer? No. This is what? V of t. What is our question? Our question is to find s of t. So again you see, we are now here, right? V of t. We want to get s. So one more time we are going to what? Integrate. Keep in your mind. So before I was here, now I'm here. One more time I'm going to integrate. So integral v of t dt is equal to integral 2t minus 3t square minus 5 times dt. Okay, so this equals what? S of t. This is the one we need. Okay, right. Yes. So this equals, what is the integration of this one? Power 2 by 2. What is the integration of this one? Power 3 by power 3. What is the integration of the constant? 5t. Plus again, let me add c1 now, because you will get confused. I'll put c1. Okay, right. So this is your s of t. So s of t is equal to 2 gets cancelled, t square minus 3 gets cancelled, t cube minus 5t plus c1. This is my s of t. What I need to do? I need to find this c1. To find c1, I have a condition. What is the condition? S of 0 is equal to plus 4. I'm going to take this condition. S of 0 is equal to 4. What's the meaning of this? S is equal to 4, t is equal to 0. Why? This is t. S is equal to 4. Okay, right. So let's put the condition over here. Right, this equals s equals 4 and t equals 0. I'm putting here t is 0. Okay, minus 5 times 0 plus c1. So how much is c1? C1 is equal to 4. Clear? Right. So I'm going to put the c1 over here, right? So s of t is equal to t square minus t cube minus 5t plus 4. Let me check. T square minus t cube minus 5t plus 4. Okay. So this is my final distance equation. So what actually we did? From a of t, I integrated, I got v of t. From v of t, I integrated, I got s of t. So this is the idea of this question. Why this question, teacher? Because you should know what is distance, velocity, acceleration. How we are getting distance, velocity, acceleration? By making the derivative. If you go in the reverse way, acceleration to velocity, you're going to do what? Integration. And velocity to acceleration is what? Integration. But if you want distance to velocity, here differentiation. Here what? Differentiation. So this idea you wanted to start. You wanted to know. That's why we are teaching this question. So there is a connection between distance, velocity, acceleration by derivative and by integration. Okay. And that's the end for section 5.1. So we are finishing here 5.1. Okay, right. If this helped clear things up, please like the button and subscribe for more step-by-step guidance. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm always here to help you. And remember, east or west, Dr. Zahir Math YouTube channel is the best. We used to say in the class, right? See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.